Hello and welcome. This is the We3Kingz Podcast. I am your host once again, Pharaoh, and we have two familiar voices that you're all should know by now after 7 episodes. We have Mike.
Hulk Mike.
Yeah, I gave you government away. I'm just gonna bleep that out though. And we got Steve, aka Black Summer.
Appreciate it. Keeping my government off the airways.
Yeah, Mike, I don't really care about, but me and you, we gotta,
I'm saying, I'm asleep, bro. Damn.
But nah, anyways, man, I ain't gonna lie, we don't got a topic for today. We just gonna be bullshitting. So, what y'all want to talk about, my man?
All right, look, I am sad, bro.
All right, so before you get into this, remember that no names, just be kind of general.
I never got her name. That's the sad part.
Well, just
That's the
keep it general.
part. Yeah,
just keep it general.
I think I'm gonna let Steve kind of lay the ground for the situation a bit better because he remember the situation better than I do. Yeah, because it was kind of a tragedy for me.
Nah,
man.
He not gonna lay it for you. He not gonna lay it good for you. So I mean, you might as well do it.
All right, let's get right into the news.
Oh, no.
Look. All right. So, let's get right. So, this I was about to say this weekend, but it wasn't the weekend because these dumbasses did it during the week. But what's today? Tuesday, the 27th. My homeboy got married. Shout out to the boys. All right. So, what the wedding ceremony? The reception. Everybody's having fun, chilling, dancing. All thanks to your boy, truly. So the DJ started playing some twerk songs, kind of back to back, and all night trying to get Mike to come talk to this girl because she kind of there by herself, and not even truly like to holler at her or nothing like that, but kind of like to help break him out of the shell, get the practice in. They didn't really think much was gonna come from it. So we all dancing and chilling, and one of the twerk songs come on, cool. I'm dancing. Who's over there? My ex is kind of over there, and then Shorty, she's kind of dancing with my ex, kind of talking to it, whatever. But she kind of like moving a little bit. Then here come old Hulk Mike in.
Oh, that's
Walk
tough.
up on her.
That's tough.
Walk directly behind this girl. And acknowledge her. Don't make himself known. Don't do nothing. Just, hey baby, I'm here, and grab her by
What? Hold on now. I touched her on the shoulder. Chill out, Steve. Hold on. Chill out.
It's my story, bro.
Hey, you asked him to set it up. I told you he wasn't gonna help you.
I did, but
hold on. He didn't grab like palm, but he kind of put his hand on the small of her back.
Nah, that still kind of sound weird, bro. All I did was like.
That's what you did.
What you mean? It's like the left shoulder, bro. What are you talking about? I was like,
no, Mike, no, you did not, bro. I don't think you realized you touched her in two spots. You touched her shoulder because you had to get her attention, which you should have did first. But you touched her and put your hand on the small of her back, not on her ass area, but kind of in the if you rub your back and how it curves, that part. All right. It kind of the middle part of the back.
Oh Jesus!
And he was, yeah.
I don't remember that. I didn't realize that. What the hell?
Because it happened. I don't think you. That's why she kind of you doing too much. But when you touched her, you kind of hey. Now I'm kind of remixed it in my own words because I don't know exactly what you said. He was like, hey, yo, let's dance. And she no. I was like, okay. But Mike, the issue, what happened was she said no. And then you kind of tried to convince her to come dance again. I was like, my guy, she said no. And you probably scared her, if we're being honest.
That was sad, bro.
This ain't looking good. I was outside on the balcony. So I ain't know none of this.
Yeah,
This don't sound good.
Yeah. It was a rough situation, but at the end of the day, you ain't gonna never learn if you don't ever try. You heard me? That's all niggas.
Yeah, like we're proud of you for going out there, right? So good job. But you should have let us know because she was hot. I tell you, she thought we set her up. Like that's how mad she was. I'm like, he's just awkward. And if it wasn't for like, she probably would be mad all night. She's like, nah, he's just weird. Like respect, but you know.
Okay, thank the Lord. This is why I tell people you always make sure you make as many friends as possible. Cause you never know when a nigga might save you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you apologize and show that, like, I don't know what you said, but you apologize and it kind of like helped her calm down. Cause that girl was like talking to
her. I came up to her and basically introduced myself and then apologized. That's basically what I did. That's all I did. I ain't doing anything else after that.
I'm a little weird, My friends told me to do it. I swear to God, it better not be.
No, I didn't say that. I ain't say that. I ain't want to set y'all up like that, cause then she really would have been on y'all ass then.
Yeah, because it would have been a lie. Set us up. Put a hit out.
That's what I'm saying. I was like that whole time, like, damn, I done fucked up. It's bad. But I mean, I didn't see if she was mad or not. Like it's more like, cause she looked like she was still dancing, but once she sat down, that was when I was like, oh yeah, she mad. I could tell. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get hit with the Me Too. I thought it was over for me, bro.
But you know what's crazy? Because came out later and talked about it. Shorty was like, she would have gave you a dance, like not like the grinder or nothing, but like just she would have danced with you if you had came up and not been like awkward.
Yeah, that's tough.
But hey, it's a learning experience. Okay, hey, the first time I asked out a girl, she said you need to step your game up. I said, oh, jeez.
That was the first time.
Shut up, bro. I forgot you were probably there when that happened.
I was there. That wasn't the first time, man.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Like it was the first time I tried to talk to someone like out in public, like
out of high school.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
We were kind of still in high school, but it was like a year. But I'm talking like out in public.
No, I'm saying like outside of like the school.
Yeah. She gotta step your game up. I said, well, watch this. I did. Everybody's trying to find love. Mike was trying to find that cupcake. You should have came and found love earlier.
Hey, Steve.
Oh.
Hey, Steve. Yeah. So look, where I really fucked up with at though, that first dance she did that was the time to make the move.
That was you realize
No, listen. I realized it afterwards, like in the car ride home with Amph. I realized that. But like, I didn't realize it at that moment. Bro, y'all trying to set me up, and I was just like, nah, bro, I'm good, bro. I really was gonna chill.
But then you saw everybody having fun. It's like, yeah, I can't be.
I see everybody going in, and then you seen the one where like everybody was like dancing together a little bit. All the couples and shit. I was like, well, damn. Nigga out there by himself.
Mike, like literally, homeboy set that up. Like I went back there for you.
Doing my loud.
I tried to, and then ironically, and then when I walked back, the photographer, he was like, "You should dance, with my ex." So like he said it. Okay, so what happened was with that, I came back right. Like I was walking back, and he said something to me. I don't remember. But then he started talking to like my ex and was like, you should dance. And she's like, no, or something like that. She said, you should dance with him. And I'm like, so we kind of looked at each other and started laughing because, y'all know what's up. And I'm like, you want to? And then, hey, and we chilling out. I saw her. Yeah, saw her earlier today because she needed to come grab something. She needed to come get something I didn't even know was in the house. Like, that thing has been sitting there since, like, we first moved in here, and I've never seen that thing, like, once. Hey. Without, you might find love. But hey, with trying to think of it, the whole thing with the bouquet, that was funny.
That nigga Ray was hurt.
Well, once homegirl caught it, a home had the one. Cause we were talking about like everybody's getting ready to leave because y'all had left early because you might gotta go to work. The bride was like, his mom caught it, but then gave it to the girl. I'm like, no, she dropped it. She dropped it.
It looked like they were fighting over it a little bit.
Yeah, it's like she get a little hip thrust. I'm like, so when I was just going back to the video so I could send it to him, I'm like, oh yeah, the mom definitely dropped she dropped it, like straight through the hands. She ain't getting no contract because that joint went right through her fingers, and then so Shorty caught it, and he had to be the one to get it because if not. Which that set that moment up so perfect too, because it made that experience so much more fun.
That man Ray, bro, like his face, Steve was just like, especially his face. My man Ray was like, I know y'all didn't set me up like this.
No, because once Shorty caught it, we were like, yeah, it gotta be you, right? Because look at what happened after when it was time to dance, when it was time to do the thing. Imagine that had been you that caught it.
I'm asleep.
Nah, that would have made that would have been even if she was down just like to be like hateful. He wouldn't have let that down ever. That's why Mike was all up in your girl.
Yeah, I thought at that moment when she did, it was gonna be like known. Just let that nigga Ray catch it, no matter where it lands.
Oh yeah. He knew he had to catch it. That's why he was up front. That's why fucking y'all keep throwing their names out. That's why Dan looked at him like to find out what he was and try to throw it to him. So Mike, we've learned you gotta start stepping out the house a little bit more.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That was tragic. That was tragic Bronson in human form. I mean, even if I don't get a shorty out with y'all, I gotta cause there's some girls at work I'm talking to, bro. I gotta stop playing.
Okay, I hear he's talking to the young. He's talking to the young James.
Yeah, it's some younger ones. There's also some older ones too. I'm not looking for nobody mom, dude. That's a bit much.
Nah, fuck it. Go for the mom.
But no, mama cooked the cooking.
I mean, yeah, but like that wouldn't feel weird, bro. 26 with like a 40-year-old, 42-year-old, like that's kind of weird, bro. That's somebody mom.
I mean, if niggas can do it, girls can do it too.
You a grown up, you're an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And 22, 40 John, not that bad. I mean, it is a little bit bad. Because one of my friends, she 25, dating a dude that's 48, 38.
Oh, Jesus.
Like that. I mean, hey, so you get what you get. You're like, I don't. It's a little different for when women date older men than the other way. Not saying it's okay or not okay, like either way, but
we'll see what happens, bro. You never know. I'm gonna let y'all know my progress. It's gonna be by monthly though, not by weekly, cause a nigga gotta work.
What?
Yeah, like I'm working on it, but like my station be getting hit sometimes, so I gotta like get back to my spot, make sure my station look good. Then
Man,
go talk
fuck
to
it.
the chicks.
You run that pit, okay? You run that. Fuck them niggas.
Bro, get her. That way you can text her after work.
There you go. Yeah.
What? We about to make me mad.
No, you're right. I'm just listen, man. Look,
you ain't think to do that, bro.
I ain't had human interaction in a long time. I'm sorry.
You have a whole job with humans there.
I'm talking about like personal human interaction. I be around a lot of like group interaction, but personal interaction is a bit different, bro. Personal is very like.
You talking about fucking?
I mean, that's part of the personal interaction, but that's later on. If I'm talking about like,
you gotta get off world of tanks and step into the world of life.
I don't even play World Taser with Steve. You gotta chill, bro. Wait, Steve, before you say anything else, are you still like staying up to date with She-Hulk or no?
Well, I seen that first episode and I ain't seen Jack since.
I mean, I'm currently, me and my family getting ready to watch episode 7. We already seen the first 6.
7 episodes? Bro, I thought it was like 4.
It's only like it's going. I think it stops at 8 though. But I'm gonna be real with you. Since episode 4, the last 3 or the last 2, they've been trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just boring. There's like some things happening, but things that don't nobody care about happens. Like a wedding, nobody cares.
Is she like an attorney that's trying not to She-Hulk out, or is it like is it like SVU? Not SVU. That's Law and Order, or is it just she's a lawyer that happens to be She-Hulk?
Basically that last one you said, Steve. She's a lawyer. She has to. What? Okay, so while she's in the like when she has to go in like to do the attorney work, she splits time between. Sometimes she'll be She-Hulk doing the attorney work, and the other time she'll be the girl. She's supposed to be She-Hulk all the time. That's what the guy said in the first like 2 episodes. He's like, "Oh, you're leader of our superhuman division. We need you to go in your She-Hulk form, but for some reason she don't like using it for some reason. Just to be a lawyer in the show."
Well, that's just code for we're trying to make this as cheap as possible on Disney's end. But realistically, it's probably just she doesn't want to keep up that level of anger the whole time or something. I don't know.
Well, see, that's the thing. Her transformation is different from the Hulk. It's not built on. She can get angry, but honestly, like at least in the comic book wise, the angrier she gets, supposed to be the weaker she gets. To be honest with you, the more focused she becomes, the stronger she becomes. Supposed to be.
So what you're saying is she's slacking off on her lawyer job.
Yeah, she's not focused on the right things. I guess that's what we're coming down to. But I mean, it's okay. It's passable. We're gonna find out what the last 2 episodes look like. If it's trash, I'll let y'all know. I don't know if y'all watching. I know I'm watching. I'm gonna watch it all the way through. I mean, it feels like Law and Order a little bit, Steve. But then like they have like these comedic moments where it's like she'll just like she'll break out of the seriousness of the situation, and I don't like it, but some people like it. So she's trying to be comedy, like they want some Deadpool type stuff. Even though yes, she was doing that before Deadpool, but Deadpool kind of established that as mainstream. Let's be honest.
I mean, it doesn't matter who did it first. It's about who does it better.
That too. But so yeah, it'll be a tense moment, something very serious. Like okay, I'll explain one of the episodes. I think it's a guy named Mr. Immortal. So every time this nigga gets tired of his marriage, this nigga finds a way randomly to kill himself.
What?
Yep. Just to get out of the marriage, right? So then he'll come back in, like he come back to life after the near-death experience, and then he'll change his name and pick up a new identity, and then go off and get married to another woman. I like this is not very good to be just happening in the Marvel universe. You would think this would seem like it would be like a very bad thing to be going on, and you would be right. That's very terrible, very terrible. He got like I
don't know if it's really terrible or just the shit sounds.
He got like 10 baby mamas. That man is through, Steve. But
no, it just that just sounds like a bad. Whoever made that character sounds bad. Like it sounds like it's meant to be a joke.
Yeah, but it didn't hit at all.
I mean, one of the more funnier parts is like 2 of the lawyers were arguing because they didn't like the way he was like speaking to both of them. So he just like got pissed off, walked towards like the window and just jumped out the window. I was like, this nigga is crazy.
That seemed like that could have been funny though.
No, in the moment it was hilarious, but afterwards you're like, oh, ugh. That's kind of tragic, especially when you see all the moms together in there. And then I think he had one dude that he married. It was like a gay marriage, I think. That shit was hilarious. I was like, bruh, I was not ready for that.
Oh no, the show doesn't seem entertaining. Like just off of some stuff you described, it just does not sound. But you might be describing it bad, but then again, it might be exactly how you described it as.
No, I feel like a decent amount of people don't really like it. Outside of whatever that controversy was before. I think people just generally don't like the show. It's just for a lot of these Marvel shows, they don't have the quality. They're just pushing them out just to push them out. It's not like a Loki or, WandaVision, whatever.
I think you might be right about that, Inf. Because I mean, hell, even them two shows kind of got some conflicting things going on, like in the background.
Yeah, I honestly don't think they should be doing those shows in general, because who's going to... The thing about the Marvel universe is that there's still going to be casuals watching it. So tying all these shows together to the movies just going to make it harder for people who just casually goes to the movies.
Like what was it? That's Doctor Strange movie with how about I call her
Multiverse of Madness, yeah. With our American Chavez.
Yeah, part of her issue was stuff that happened in WandaVision. Like that's pretty much like the premise of her entire life.
Yeah, no, not American Chavez. Talking about fucking Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, like a lot of pretty much the premise of her entire like bad guy was based off of WandaVision. I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Like stuff that happened in WandaVision. I'm like, I don't know what happened. It's not so much that you need to watch it to understand the movie, because you can watch it, but it's enough to where like the movie would be better impactful if you watch the show.
Yeah, and plus, like, if you also know a little bit about the comics, you know, like, that version of Scarlet Witch happened before, so
yeah, you can kind of piece it together a little bit with the comic books. But what I would have noticed, and I'm surprised this didn't happen, but I actually wanted to see if she was gonna. When we watched that movie, I'm like, oh shit, she might. I remember at one point in the comic book, she had her power had became so unstable that she had pronounced to the world like no more mutants. And so like
I was hoping that they had that in the movie too.
Yeah,
but I mean, the reason why they didn't is because they don't have the X-Men yet. They didn't establish them yet.
Yeah, they haven't.
You gonna take their powers away before you establish them?
Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. But look,
technically, there's no mutants, but that's what they kind of are.
Yeah, you're not lying. Outside of like Tony Stark and like what a couple of them.
Yes, Tony Stark, the Arrow motherfucker. What's his name?
Wait, is this version of Spider-Man? I don't think the MCU version of Spider-Man got bit by the spider. Did he? I don't remember.
Isn't that how all Spider-Man becomes? Yes,
some Spider-Men don't, get the organic webs. Some of them just build shit.
Yeah. They did say that in the Spider-Man movie, didn't it?
Don't need, but they get superpowers from it.
Oh yeah. That's...
Like the only one who got the organic webs was Tobey. That was what called Tobey Maguire. Yeah, no, that's his name.
Yeah,
it is Tobey Maguire.
It's just that sounds like a singer. So I'm like, no, that's not it. the only one who had that is Tobey Maguire. And I'm the thing, like, Spider-Man should not be as strong as he is. Like, in terms of how strong a spider is supposed to be and relative to his body, Spider-Man is stronger than what a spider, like, it's stronger than what he's supposed to be. And no one knows why. They just know he's strong as hell. God damn, about this.
Shit, if that's the case, then the Ant-Man should be a problem.
Ant-Man should be an issue.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Ant-Man's strong as fuck.
Can't ants lift like 10 times their body weight, 100 or something like that?
Yeah, it's a lot. They can do a lot.
All right, I'm gonna say it now. Without the gadgets, Spider-Man beats Batman. I don't know why people think that won't happen. In a straight hand-to-hand combat, Batman is not beating a motherfucker with senses and superhuman strength.
Listen, Steve. The reason why Batman will win is because of prep time. You know this.
Fight, bro.
I'm dead.
We are boxing. We are in a race. You prepping for? Put your dukes up. You talking like? Because I remember I saw a post that was like, without gadgets, who would win, Spider-Man or Batman? And people were like, Batman. I'm like, Nick, you do realize Spider-Man still has super powers, right? Yeah, he's not a human. He still has powers and whatnot. And I remember, okay, just random thought. Someone I tried to argue with me that Batman has more money than Tony Stark.
Let's talk about it.
No, what?
I mean, let's talk about it though.
They're both
this man, Batman, wealthy family. Father was into politics and whatnot. Probably had some other shit. Tony Stark was a genius, an inventor who had the most money.
Tony Stark, and there's one simple reason. Well, there's two actually. If you whichever one you want to use, nanobites by themselves cost like millions and billions to millions to fucking make. Okay, cool. If that's not enough for you, Tony Stark is like industries. His stuff is around the world. So Batman can be Bill Gates. Cool. Tony Stark is Jeff Bezos.
I think the saddest part is I don't even think DCEU even covered how rich Batman is though, like that much. Cause I feel like he's definitely a lot more rich than you think he is, Steve.
Oh no, but in comparison to Tony Stark, no. Tony Stark has weapons. He has like a bunch of those suits, like, and he has nanobots in just like smaller forms.
I mean, to be fair, he is a charismatic guy, so he probably could talk a deal down.
And I mean, and also, I mean, Batman also has suits, but also they both have satellites in the fucking sky, so we know that's a lot of fucking money. Batman did pay for that big ass fucking Justice League watchtower that's sitting in the sky above, like in space above the Earth. That shit. I don't know how the hell he paid for that shit. I don't know who worked on that shit. Them niggas must have been elite ass craftsmen. building this shit in space.
Tony Stark has a suit that allows him to pretty much survive in space. And then he still has some of his stuff inside these ships.
Yeah, he does. Batman also has a suit that can help him survive in space, but they haven't shown that in the DCEU. The MCU has gotten like Tony has gotten a chance to get fully fleshed out. Batman hasn't really got to get where. I mean, I guess if you count all the Batman
they just keep
movies,
making Batman. They just keep redoing his shit. They still in that phase, like the DCU is playing catch up basically.
I ain't saying Batman broke now, but he ain't got that Tony Stark kind of money now. Let's keep it a buck, but
I mean, but Steve, he ain't really even had the chance to show you, you know what I'm saying, how high his money stacked, Like Tony got the MCU, you know what I'm saying? What Batman got, bro? he got his Batman movies to show to you that he got some money, but he ain't got no. They ain't showing you like the space station in the fucking sky, the Bruce Wayne satellites flying across the planet.
You're forgetting everything Batman got. So does Iron Man, but there's a lot of shit Iron Man got that Batman doesn't have, like nanobots, the little nano shits that he has. Them shits are not cheap. And he has suits, like hundreds of suits with them in it. He did the little finger snap because he touched them up. Okay, that shit's gonna sound crazy.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
High five, motherfucker. There you go. I said Batman broke now. No, don't get twisted now. Batman, hey, I wish I had Batman money. That's for sure.
Bruh, Hey, that shit was so funny, bro. I still remember when it was a old animated movie. This nigga Superman destroyed this nigga supercomputer. He told that nigga, he said put it on my tab. He said a $50,000 computer. I said, what the fuck? He said on a reporter's salary, you want me to put that on your tab? That's basically what that nigga Batman was saying.
Both of them, they don't give a shit about what you got going on. I mean, I watched the clip where they were like, I think Wonder Woman was like, we gotta turn ourselves in, and Batman was like, we? Since when you start speaking French? Cause I ain't finna do a damn thing.
That shit was funny, boy.
Man, Batman real, man.
Batman does get a point though. Like, just cause you feel guilty about whatever the hell it is you did, man, you ain't finna come bring me into this. And then he said, and then they were like, because I guess he had a plan to take them out if they decided to start wigging the fuck out. And he was like, they were all upset and shit. And they was like, nah, nigga, I ain't stupid. Y'all choose to bug the fuck out. What are we gonna do? Except die. So yeah, I gotta make sure y'all niggas ain't bugging. And they were like, what would you do? What plan do you have for yourself? Y'all, nigga, what? Y'all are superheroes. If y'all can't beat little old me, you don't deserve your powers.
That's tough. That's what movie was that? That was, I think that was the one with like the what the hell was it called? It was the one with like the Lex Luthor from the other universe. It was like a hero came to that universe. I can't remember what the movie's called. That shit was tough.
DC got some good animated films, man. Well, just animated in general.
Bro, that's why I'm so pissed. Like whoever doing the animated films, bro, y'all couldn't move that nigga over, bro. Like what are y'all doing? But then I thought about it, I was like, I mean, I guess with live action you gotta hire actors.
I mean, it's not like he can't still not write, you know.
I mean, yeah, but maybe it's something different. Maybe it's like the casuals may not be as interested or something. I don't know.
What I don't understand is when DC started changing stuff like randomly, like with the Teen Titans thing. Like why is Starfire black? Which is whatever, but like why do these characters look the way they look? Like you ain't get no one that look like any of the goddamn characters, and then DC has great animation, and then their live action be trash. Marvel has great live actions, and then their animations be half-assed, to be honest with you.
Which is hilarious because, Disney started off as a cartoon company.
I mean, Marvel's animations they got some okay, like some pretty good movies. Like I like it's an old movie like Doctor Strange from like '06 or something like that. It's a while back. I think
When
that
the hell
was
that
pretty
happened?
good. It was a Doctor Strange movie. What else did they have? They had Planet Hulk. I think it's like 2010 or 2009. That was pretty good. The animation was a little bit weird, but I think it was pretty good. It was a good show. I ain't hating on it. They had the Avengers TV series. They had about three of them by now, two or three of them by now. Oh, I also heard X-Men is coming back, the animated series. I don't know if y'all got to see the older version of it. I saw it, but I think it's gonna be X-Men '97.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I mean, me and you watched the a little bit of the older one.
Yeah. Then I forgot about it.
I
Now,
think it was a little rough, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean,
I know it was the early '90s, but
it's not. I don't think it was too bad, Inf. I enjoyed it. I didn't. Me and you didn't watch.
nah. I mean, like
as far
as far as the what they were talking about, like the writing and everything was phenomenal. I'm just talking about the animation was a little rough.
I mean, it was what 96. That was my birth year, boy.
I think it was younger than that.
You think so? Like 90, maybe 95. It might have been. I might be a little bit off. I'm getting old. Y'all just gonna have to deal with that.
Not as old as the series. 92. Oh shit, 92.
I mean, I feel so bad, bro. Like DC, like, what are y'all doing, man? What is y'all playing? And then like right now, like y'all have some good in between movies, and then watch a movie come out and it's just gonna suck.
I kind of want to see the Black Adam movie, but I don't, because I feel like it might not be good. I don't know, man.
Are you talking about Rock?
Yeah, with The Rock, yeah.
Isn't that movie supposed to be coming out for like 10 years? Not 10 years, but like, wasn't that movie like supposed to come out for like a while?
Probably.
I mean, from the trailers, it looks good. It looks like, you know what I'm saying. You know, with the Rock can sell a movie pretty well. I think he can sell a superhero movie pretty well.
Yeah. Hold on, Mike. I gotta say something about Shazam though. Why the hell does this nigga have a fucking Power Rangers force of other Shazams? When did that happen?
Okay, so I mean, have you seen the first the newest Shazam movie?
No.
Well, basically, he figured out a way on how to transfer his power to his siblings. For I think it's like a certain period of time he can get him the ability to use the power that he uses. That's basically what that is.
Okay, because I was confused. I'm looking at it, I'm like, this looks like you got a Power Rangers crossover episode out here with all these Shazams.
Yeah, I think they all got different color suits, I think too. So yeah, it kind of you saw it, you like, bro, who stole from the Power Rangers? Then you remember, I think, wait, does DC own the Power Rangers?
No.
Or is that who owns Power Rangers?
Hasbro owns them now.
Oh, Hasbro. Hasbro own everybody, but they don't be making nothing, bro. Hasbro be pissing me off. They own what are they? Power Rangers, Transformers, so many different other series. G.I. Joe, I think too. But
I mean, they tried to bring them back in live action, but it didn't outwork. I know y'all remember the Battleship movie, garbage ass movie.
Battleship.
Yeah, the Battleship movie with Rihanna.
Okay, I just want to make sure. What was wrong with that movie? I actually just watched the movie like 2 months ago.
Nah, but I think they did a couple of G.I. Joe movies. They did like
those movies were like, as a kid, I just love those movies. Then I got was like, this one. I think it's because with G.I. Joe, I like what's his name, Snake, and like his brother. It was like an interesting concept of who they were. Other than that, it was pretty like every other superhero movie.
But I mean, apparently Hasbro is about to do something for Power Rangers. I think 30 years or something about to come up. About to do something on Netflix, like a series or 2.
Have y'all seen the Power Rangers movie?
Which one?
The one like that came out like, I don't say 2015, 16, something like that.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
I haven't even seen it either. I need to check it out. I was looking at it. I was looking at the trailer for it one day, and then I just forgot it existed.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It's like, okay, it came out 2017. It's a decent movie, and then it plays like homage to like what the Power Rangers are.
Wait, hold on, Steve. Is it like, did they go legit with the fighting scenes, or is it like the little kid fighting scenes from the TV shows?
Like the Power Rangers fighting movies? No, it's actual fighting. And then the only thing that's kind of like that is is when, you know, they like morph. I forgot what it's called. Like they get into those little robot shits, and then they like become this big ass thing.
Yeah, the
Megazord.
You're right, the Megazord. You're right.
It's still better, but it kind of resembles that whole shit.
Or like they all morphed and then the music turned on at the same time.
I don't remember music, but the way they moved around was kind of like, that was like, oh, y'all is funny.
But shoot, nah, I know. I remember the old movies. The one that came out in '97, Power Rangers Turbo, and the original Power Rangers movie. Those two were my movies back as a kid. You know.
I might have to hop on Netflix for a little bit, watch a couple episodes before I go to sleep, just to mess around.
I think they took Power Rangers off Netflix.
That's tragic.
I don't know why, because they're doing something with Netflix. So why the fuck did they take all the extra Power Rangers off Netflix? I know that the Power Rangers movies on HBO Max, the Mighty Morphin one.
They might have moved them over. I don't know.
Nah, it's not all over. Well, okay, never mind. I'm looking at it now. They got the newer Power Rangers up here still. They got the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the newer Power Rangers still.
All right, let's run it up. Get your phones out or whatever you got in case you need to look them up. What is the best Power Rangers?
Well, what team?
Best Power Rangers.
I mean, I'm gonna say Time Force because I grew up with Time Force. Niggas can fight me on that. I don't give a fuck.
Power Ranger SPD.
For me it was Mystic Force.
Ew.
Hey, what?
Hey.
I tuned out after that. I was done.
Listen, man.
Mystic Force.
Listen, man. That intro used to hype my ass up like crazy when I was younger, boy.
Nah, the intro that hyped me up was with the Wild Force one. And I feel like they had the best suits.
You said Mystic Force?
Yeah, Mystic
Force.
Mystic
Force was cool. Like I'm looking. Yeah, Mystic Force was kind of. Yeah, they was. Dino Thunder was a slept on one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, yeah. That's my second one, boy. I was feeling that one. I said, oh shit, let me find out.
Nah, but the Wild Force theme song was great, and they had the best. I feel like they had the best helmet to suit ratio because the helmets actually looked like the fucking animals, and the suits were actually look pretty good too. So I feel like they had the best suits.
Hold
overall.
on. I think you might be talking. Let me look at this. Hold on.
I'm talking about Wild Force. Wild.
I think, man, you might.
Oh, I think that Mystic Force. My bad. Let me see what you talking about.
I'm talking about Wild Force.
Oh, because you talking about something crazy now. Wild Force. Let me see.
Yeah, nah, look at that, man. The gold trim with the helmets that look like the actual animals.
They look kind of alright. You talking about the jump with like once a tiger and all that other stupid shit.
Yeah, like this is the best suits. I didn't really like the animation too much.
I forgot. Even though they only had one season, Ninja Storm was tough.
Ninja Storm was pretty cool.
They only had one season. A lot of these only had one season. But Dino Thunder, it was good though. I ain't gonna lie. Dino Thunder was tight. Especially the White Ranger. They go, what? Man, we getting old. Cause this just came out like 2006.
I'm talking about Wild Force. That shit came out in 02. Shit, Time Force came out in 01.
We even old enough to remember these shows.
Hell
yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I was a Power Ranger fiend as a kid.
Hey, wait. Hey, whole time you said you like Ninja Storm. See, that might have inspired you to watch Naruto, man. You know.
That definitely did not. Since you brought it up, right? It's been a little joke made, but we could call it buck a buck. Naruto is not a fucking ninja, bro.
Nah, not in the literal sense, no.
There's out here. I'm about to say Kamehameha, my dumbass. These out here, Chidorian, got Rasengans, got Wood Clone. Like, well, what the hell are you doing? The closest to ninjas you got is like the Ambu.
That's crazy, because I was expecting like more like assassinations. It was kind of seemed like dudes was just like jumping dudes.
They were straight up.
Yeah, like it seemed like that would be like a like they were more like superheroes at one point.
Oh, I got one thing to say about this, but Jujutsu Kaisen, man, they take from everything, bro. I feel like they take from all the big three and just made like the best best anime possible. My bad.
That's how animes are supposed to get better as they go. Like Black Force. Wow. Black Clover is really just Naruto. And Naruto and Fairy Tail if you mix them together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is just Bleach and
Kaisen
Naruto.
is Naruto out the. I don't care what you say. That shit
Bleach
is,
too, bro. I literally watched the first episode of Bleach today, and it's literally damn near the same premise. Crazy haired kid gets crazy powers like right off the bat that he shouldn't be able to get, but he's just able to endure it.
I haven't seen Bleach to be able to speak on it, but I mean, I was talking to like a couple months ago because she was like, "It's not like Naruto." I'm like, "All right, watch this. The main character possesses a demon in which everybody fears inside their body, and he's kind of the only one that can control it. Weirdly enough, then you have the cool rival that's more talented than the main protagonist. Then you have the I don't call him a comic relief, but then you have the woman uh character that's a little powerful but also doesn't that has a like a brotherly hate towards the main character. And you have the super strong sensei that's quirky and playful, but when it's time to get active, he get active.
And he got white hair.
And he got white hair and a mask. So, bro, what?
It's dark.
And ironically, you know, Naruto has those little three check marks. Those little three like whiskers on his face, right? Whenever the main character, because I don't know their names, whenever the main character like turns into a demon, he gets those little like marks on his face, like like eyes, I think, but he get like a mark on his face. I said this, and then they even say in the show they want to learn like how to do a kamehameha or kamehameha, and the Rasengan and stuff like that. They even say that in the show. And then she was like, they fight demons and Naruto fights ninja. Bruh, they are 3-man teams with a sensei or leader going to go fight enemy. Like they're being paid to go fight. Like they're not just fighting for the sake of fighting. They're in an organization in which they're being paid to go fight whatever it is they're being paid to go fight. Whether it's demon or ninjas, it's the same basic function. It's just the same fucking show. It's a good show. I ain't gonna lie, but it's also a good show because it has other shows to come off of.
Like,
that's what it is,
now,
man.
now,
You see the influences from the older ones.
All right, so now we gotta throw in too Western animation versus Japanese animation. I don't know if we'll be able to cover that much of that. That's a lot.
I low key want to talk about how Naruto get cleaned up by the Earth Z fighters.
I'm dead. Hey, chill out. Hey, chill out.
Clean the fuck up. They get cleaned the fuck up by Krillin. They get cleaned the fuck up by Yamcha, Tien. Clean the fuck up.
Oh, them. I don't know about them. No, okay, it depends on who. Like majority, yeah, but you get like Naruto and Sasuke, they'd be alright because they're pretty much gods at this point. But that being said, you can't compare Dragon Ball to a lot of these other animes because Dragon Ball doesn't have a real power scale. Motherfuckers just and then they're stronger.
No, I'm talking about the humans. I don't care about anybody else. I'm talking about the humans.
They're still a part of that same power scale though. They just randomly get stronger.
Nah, it seems like them niggas just stay where the fuck they at, honestly. The humans. To me.
Krillin a little bit stronger, but Krillin also don't train because when Krillin's actually training, but Krillin's also a smart fighter. But you can't use the Dragon Ball Z power scale to Naruto because the Dragon Ball Z power scale is like galactic or like worldly or something like that.
Yeah, it is kind of tough to do that because in like this nigga Frieza literally could win the fight because solo all of Naruto, just fly into space and drop his damn that same bomb he used to kill the Saiyans at the start of Z. Just fly into space and drop that bitch right on Earth and kill all the Naruto characters.
Have y'all seen the new anime house by REC World? Yeah, they literally had a Frieza versus Naruto fight. And that thing was over quick. It was hilarious, but it was true.
If y'all watch NC Hammer like on YouTube, like I do, like he talks. No, it's not NC Hammer. It's the Amagi. They were like, what if the first one they did is what if Goku was in Konoha, and then they did Naruto being in Dragon Ball Z. Goku being in Konoha, him as a kid, there's no. Essentially, if Goku's born, there's no World War III, there's no World War IV, there's no Orochimaru, there's none of that's happening. There's no Zabuza, there's no there's no Haku, there's no Garden, none of that is happening.
Because he doesn't have the Nine Tails.
Because he's too goddamn strong.
Oh well, yeah.
Like I was watching it, and you have to dial back his starting strength and like to kind of give him a fair chance. But Goku's rate of growth is higher and faster than Naruto's was, simply because that's how the show's developed. Like once Goku kind of hit his thing, he just kind of kept going and going.
Now, if you wanted to kind of even it out, someone could bring up, if you go Naruto can't really like he can heal himself, but I don't know if he can like revive himself. Like Goku didn't even really revive himself. He had to be revived in the Raditz fight, or after the Raditz fight. So I mean, if you want to cut it off there and say, oh, Goku died there, and then like had to like put because now because you gotta add in all of the different because all the situations change across the universes now, across both universes now.
Yeah, so basically you're saying Dragon Ball Goku, not Dragon Ball Z Goku, but Dragon Ball Goku versus Naruto, or Dragon Ball Goku in the Naruto universe.
What? No, it don't matter what version of Dragon Ball you put Goku in, he's gonna succeed in Dragon Ball. He's gonna succeed.
Because it's hard. You gotta like if it like Dragon Ball Goku probably because Naruto the first Naruto he not beating Dragon Ball Goku. He not, even with all the techniques he got, the little what is it shadow clone jutsu and all that. I don't know, bro. I don't think that's enough.
He might be able to outsmart Goku, but Goku's not stupid either. So
that nigga Goku get bored being slapped. That nigga slap his face off.
Nah, wait. What Naruto's gonna do is he's gonna do the sexy no jutsu.
No, that actually might confuse the fuck out of Goku. For like a second, Goku like, what the hell? Huh? Oh. Hey, are you strong?
Yeah. Yeah, that man Goku don't even care about his own wife.
If Goku exists, there's no
man, Goku don't care about his wife, his kids. He just care about training.
Because you're just gonna be fighting all the time. And then they did one if Avatar Aang was inside Dragon Ball, not inside Dragon Ball, inside Naruto.
That's something I actually want to see.
That's a fair fight.
I actually want to see
that.
Yeah. That to you switch them to you put Naruto in Avatar and put Avatar in. Oh my lord, that actually would be that I would want to see that.
I feel like Avatar would be pretty. He'd be pretty cold in Naruto's universe.
So it pretty much says okay, I'm trying to think. Pretty much Aang. It's like Aang. It pretty much has the same personality as Naruto, so it works out. It's just the chakra versus the
spirit realm or some shit.
I think they have chakra too. I think it's just
it actually do kind of have chakra. They both do, Loki. Because I think because the old man said he had to, get to all, unlike all of them.
It becomes a thing. You put Naruto in the Avatar world. There's no fire nation.
See, it's weird because the events change, right? Because when you switch them, we also got to remember that all the people that intervened in between might change. Like yes, their personalities are like similar, but the people in between, maybe Naruto doesn't meet Sokka and Katara.
Or maybe Zuko's not even trying to capture Naruto.
You can't just throw them in the world. You still gotta set them in the same so Naruto wouldn't meet Sokka and Katara because he has to because that he'll get thrown right there.
I mean, to be honest though, the only reason that they even met the Avatar is because they came across this glacier. So are you saying Naruto had to be frozen?
Yeah, Naruto will be put in that same. You'll be put in the same starting point. Like instead of Avatar Aang would be born to he wouldn't have the nine tails. Like he'll be born to like.
Nah. Because this is actually interesting though, because like would Naruto actually have the nine tails or the Avatar state? Like would they power switch?
So they'll still have their same skill sets. Like they'll still have their powers. It's just would their powers translate over, and realistically, they'd be fine.
Because like the Avatar universe, you would have to just rewrite a whole lot of things.
Aang will have an easier time transitioning over than I think Naruto would, because Naruto has chakra that creates like different from chakra natures versus just I can bend fire or water and whatever all that other stuff. But he also has his tail beast inside of him, so there's that. So some there's two ways that you can do it when you write the story. You can write it as Aang replaces Naruto as like Minato's son and everything. Just he keeps his fundamental stuff. Or you write it like in that one movie where two Narutos exist in the same world. Just one is kind of a different Naruto. It just like whatever. I can't remember the movie, but like Naruto and Sakura was hit with a genjutsu, and they put in like a Trials Infinite Tsukiyomi to where Naruto saw his family and all this other shit. But there was an evil Naruto. The Akatsuki were good people. Well, they were just mercenaries, but whatever. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just worried. I'm just thinking about like how the Avatar lineage would work if Naruto switched over.
Oh, it pretty much ends with him going back to his own world. That's kind of how they wrote it. I think certain people died though. Like, okay, so the bridge situation, like in the beginning, like with the Zabuza and all that, I don't think it becomes the Great Aang Bridge because their responses to stuff is different. If anything, Sasuke might die right there if we're being honest.
Yeah, I mean, I would also say because if like to your point with the Avatar, it's a new Avatar every 100 years. So switching him out would cause a ripple effect in the spirit realm, right? Or something like that, similar to that, like because the Avatar isn't there and the spirit's not there.
Mike, you're looking a little too far into it. We're just switching spots for the sake of if they
no
could,
man,
like,
they're supposed to have all this down.
I mean, it's
we're switching spots for like could they survive in this world? Not to now you live here, motherfucker.
It's just they switching places for like a couple of events, bro. That's tough.
No, it's not a cop out. It's could they survive with their gifts? Could their powers survive in this world? Like Naruto would not survive in Dragon Ball Z, not for long. Naruto pretty much here's how Naruto has to be. Naruto has to be at his level now to start off to barely survive. Well, before he lost Kurama, but
yeah, that's why I'm saying that the Earth Z fighters will clean them up. That's why I'm saying that.
I don't want to say clean them up.
Nah, they will.
Because Naruto could go toe to toe with Krillin and all of them pretty well. Because you'll forget he's still a smart fighter.
I mean, yeah, they can fight, but they're gonna lose.
Krillin would be
Naruto's people gonna lose. That's what I'm saying.
You said what?
I said they can fight. It can be a decent fight or whatever, but in the end, all the Naruto characters are gonna lose.
Whoa, hold on, and put all the characters from both sides.
Outside of Naruto and Sasuke, probably like the majority of them will get. Actually, we'll keep it a buck with you. Lee and Guy will probably Lee because Guy's in the fucking wheelchair have a good chance of winning. They have a good chance if they could keep them from doing all that extra because they box often.
You're telling me you said Rock Lee has a good chance of fighting the Z fighters?
I'm talking about Krillin. I'm not talking about like Piccolo and all them
fuck me.
No, I'm talking about the Earth. Yeah, I'm talking about the Earth Z Fighters too. I'm strictly Earthlings. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they have a better chance of winning outside of like the main characters. Like that's what I'm saying. Like any side characters, and maybe Neji.
I mean, it would also be interesting how the Z Fighters would have to deal with Genjutsu though. That actually might put it a little like slow the fights down. And if, like Genjutsu, I don't think Krillin and them. I think they might have been hit with things similar to Genjutsu before, but I don't know how they would handle some of the Genjutsu from some of the higher tier Naruto characters.
I mean, I guess you can kind of say like Babidi a little bit. Like Bobby turned him into stone or something. I'm pretty sure, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely some Genjutsu characters that would give them issues. Most definitely. I mean, and yeah, I can't even explain it, bro. There's some characters I think that would get them Earthlings some problems. I don't think they solo the whole verse.
Neji, the reason why Neji, like the Cuban clan really has some of the best chances is because it don't matter who you are, where you are, whether you're the Avatar, fucking Goku, Nart. It don't matter where you at. You hit your points. You ain't using your fucking arms no more. That's why Ty Lee was an actual like threat in the Avatar world. Even though she couldn't have been, she hit you in your little not chakra networks, but you're like your pretty much your nerve points. No matter how powerful you are, you can't move your fucking arms no more.
Yeah, but I mean, like we were saying about the Z Fighter scaling, she can't touch anybody after the Earthlings. Them niggas gonna be too fast. They're gonna be too fast. I know. I'm just saying.
We are talking about the Earthlings. Everybody after the Earthlings, then you're asking no.
Yeah, no, it's not fair. It's not fair. I understand.
You might be in a fight one at your peak, and you still might lose because y'all had a hard time with Ishiki. Literally, nobody has been a Kaguya level like a Kaguya member solo. It's always been we got to tag team these bastards. They didn't beat Kaguya by themselves, probably because they just got their sage stuff. Ishiki was dog walking them for a minute. The motherfucker with the hammer, that only worked because Barto was there throwing to disappear Rasengans and shit. Yeah. Outside of Earthlings, you're getting dragged. I'm sorry. Naruto's my favorite anime. I'm even gonna get tattoos of like the show. You're not being 99.9% of Dragon Ball Z universe, which is fine. The power scaling is fucking crazy over there, but it is what it is. But it also makes sense that the power scaling is different. Like if Naruto was fighting on Dragon Ball Z power scaling, there's no Konoha, there's no villages, there might not be no Earth.
Yeah, could you imagine the nigga using what was it what's that ability that Sasuke got that Henry was talking about the other day? I haven't watched all of Naruto. I forgot about it.
Popping through portals.
The giant blue. What's it called? Not I was gonna say Tsukuyomi, but I know that's not it. It's the
Susanoo.
Yeah, the Susanoo. I'm like, bro, imagine that on a Dragon Ball scale, like planetary size. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like stupidly dangerous. Imagine Itachi's Susanoo. Itachi's Susanoo is probably the best Susanoo in the whole like Itachi family, Uchiha clan, because he has a perfect defense in the Susanoo, then has the perfect defense in the shield, then has the perfect like sword shit. I'm like, bro, what?
Hey, let's go to an anime that's a bit further back. How about we pull out Inuyasha and we switch? How y'all think that goes?
Yeah, with that we finna go and get
Oh,
out
that's
of here.
tough.
I mean, I haven't watched Inuyasha anyways, so.
What?
Inuyasha is what got me into Naruto, because it got me into anime for a little bit. Like I didn't really watch too much of it, but I knew enough of it like to watch anime. Inuyasha, Sailor Moon, stuff like that.
That shit came on at the ass crack of dawn.
Bro, bro, come on, bro. You telling me you went to sleep after like 3?
Yes.
That's
And
3 episodes.
On a school night?
Bro, I watched
Of course.
Bro, I watched all of Toonami, bro.
On a school night? Come on, man.
On Saturday, bro.
Oh.
On Saturday, bro.
I mean, I could have on Saturday, but I won't up like that when I was a kid.
I'm not even up till 3 now.
What? Bro, y'all
As a kid, I won't up like that.
Bro. On a Saturday, bro, y'all never stayed up to watch all of Toonami till it went off, bro.
Nope.
Well, it sounds like you need to go to bed. That's what it sounds like. You talking?
Oh, that's crazy, man. I can't be the only one. Hey, chat or comment section, I'm gonna need y'all to like add to that, bro, because there ain't no way I'm the only one that didn't stay up and watch all of Toonami. That ain't started. I remember from 10 to 6. I used to watch it every Saturday night. Lord, I thought I was the only one. That's kind of tragic.
Well, this podcast is starting to get a little long, so we should probably going to wrap this up.
Yeah, we almost at an hour and a half, hour 15.
It's hour and 10. But anyways,
That's when you're kicking it with the boys.
Yeah,
it was good conversation.
Yeah. We ain't really had no topic. Like, subscribe, comment on how you feel about what we talked about. Let us know. And with that, I'm gonna leave it to the two co-hosts. You know what I'm saying? Add their extra, then we go.
I mean, we all host of it, but yeah, man, just go ahead and do what Mike said. Like and subscribe, comment, help this man Mike out so he's not the only one.
Help us all out, a little bit. Yes, sir. All right.
Hold on, I do.
Huh?
The hell I do.
You said what, Steve?
Goodbye. Hey, talk to y'all later.